Well, alright, so I'm live. I'm gonna make sure that we can hear me because apparently yesterday, I didn't realize this, but for the last 30 to 45 minutes I actually wasn't speaking. Now, this is, I'm believing, due to my own idiocracy, human error. I'm used to only wearing a headset. Now that I have a mic, I press mute on my headset sometimes and I leave the mic going. So what I'm going to do real quick though is hop on my phone, check out my stream, make sure everything is running properly so that you can hear me. I see obviously on OBS that it shows that I am, but I'm not going to question it. Rather make sure everything is good. Rather make sure everything is okay. Good. So, yep, voice is coming through there. Alrighty, now let's actually switch the picture over to our scene. The one thing that I'm kind of questioning though is with this live stream settings. Oh, there we go. We can edit the title right here. Got it. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Sorry for anyone who is watching and currently seeing me just sit here. But now it is time to actually get things going. So, unfortunately, last time, voice-wise, some of the things that we did miss out on, we did get to see it, but I did run into the war boss, Sly Sweaty Bollocks again. Also, there was another one who's, I think his name was something Heavy Toe. He's got apparently a very heavy toe. So you gotta watch out in case he kicks you, specifically with that toe. Yeah. If we can find War Boss Heavy Toe again, I'll try to have a talk with him. Figure out which toe is the heavy one. Do I want to ever actually recruit troops ever again, or now that I know that I can just go right over there to that shrine, get free slayers, is that how I want to go about it from here on? So, first things first that we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of ensure that I was going to say I'm going to ensure that all my armies have the exact units I want them, but we can actually wait a sec before I decide to go over and do the portal. There is plenty of fighting that we could still get done. Of course, I don't have any influence at all right now, so I'm gonna have to get that built back up. Yeah, some fighting done, maybe a few more promotions, a few more points and skills and things like that. On my characters would definitely be helpful considering I am complete shoik compared to any other lord. And then we will work our way over to where the Chaos Portal would be. Now, we may have to wait for the Winds of Magic thing, or not Winds of Magic, the Dark Moon Rising. Pretty sure the portal's somewhere around here, though. May not be able to see it unless you're close, there is that as well. I'm actually just curious. One last look through. Yeah, no idea. Otherwise, we'll just have to be very, very prepared for the next portal that pops up. And from my understanding, don't believe they always pop up in the same area, so whenever we see that dark moon thing happen, we're gonna have a hell of a time traveling the world trying to find where the portal is. And I'm pretty sure you can see it, though. Even though I said you may not be able to. I'm pretty sure you can see all that. Like, it's kind of like the troll caves. Oh, there it is. There's the portal. Okay. Well, everything I just said I'd take back. Cool. May go test out the strength of it at some point soon. Now it's just good to know it's below Averheim. Okay, may go test out the strength of it at some point soon, just so I know whether or not I'm gonna need a full-size army with me, or just my four-man party army. Four-man party, that's not what I'm... Four-party army. do want to go join the Lord real quick and see if we're going to do something big. Oh wait, I'm already part of my own army. I always forget that. I can't just join him unless I disband my army. We're going to let him do something, or I can just do what I said in the past and guide his attention by attacking things. That is a shit ton of raiders. Not a regular ton, no. Okay, we're going to go for here. And we're going to guide his attention that way. That's worth it. Alright, let's see if we can actually turn his attention towards... Well, I mean, there's actually not that large of a defense, and a lot of it's going to be militia. So. Is he turning? He's turning. Haha. Yeah, there's no way I would be holding them for 52 days until they run out of food. That'd be horrendous. Slayer King. Hopefully he gets over here before his army runs out of cohesion, because when you have 1,600 dwarves, apparently your cohesion drops quick. Oh, yeah, there's some decent-sized armies over there. They'll definitely head this way, but because I have him with me now, I don't have to worry. Now, they always could attack my base, but the settlement has... Yeah, it's already got 600 defenders of it. Yeah, it's strong enough. Don't know how my voice just turned into RFK right there. Join siege. I don't feel like joining in that personally, though. Those odds are so much in our favor.
You turned up just in time.
Did I, though? Because you're the one that joined me, brother. Marksman flag. Increased range damage. Felix could use that, but I feel like... I don't know why he has the movement speed one. Alright, we're gonna give you 30% movement speed. You're gonna be super fast on your boar that still doesn't have a mount. Malakai currently has ranged accuracy penalty, which it doesn't make sense. There shouldn't be a penalty for him ever, because he's never on a mount. Still kind of weird, though, having this few of orcs. It's not always used to in such a small party. Okay, so we're just gonna leave here. Vote for the new owner. I do not want it. Do not give it to me. Thank you. Gonna take a while to get my influence to go up. Certain people, depending on who you are, like the type of character, you just get influence daily from how many like companions you have with you and things like that. Me? No. Because I'm a slayer. No, I don't know why. It's because I took an oath. Slayer oath, to be exact. Sorry, I just want to make sure that everything is running real quick. Alrighty. And sound is still good. I hope. I'll find out in about 1 second. I mean, obviously, I can just check OBS. Yeah, okay. We're good. Ever since having just one mistake. Now, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but having, 30 to 45 minutes of silence is unfortunate, as well as, I mean, that is some of the stuff that I would have utilized in the future. At the same time, one of the things I'm realizing when making these videos, especially the long form versions, is sometimes I do want to have the sounds of the fight, and then I want to do voiceover way later opposed to the voiceover while I'm in the fight, and it's kind of hard, like, how do I separate that? If I want to be talking while I'm fighting, that's one thing to do while live, but if I want it completely silent, just want the sounds of the fight and then voiceover later on, I'll have to completely avoid any talking in a fight. I don't know. I'm learning. I'll figure it all out in the future. Either way, I'll still make very entertaining videos out of this. Well, shorts, but more getting at long-form videos. This is probably going to be my longest one, and I'm assuming this is going to be about 30 plus minutes. Yeah. Because we are going to go through the whole story of everything I have done with Malakai Makaisson, from the beginning until the end when we take out the Chaos Portal. Do I need any more Slayers? Not sure. I wish I could actually see like the max population of the other groups, not just my own. He's quite short. And that is not another dwarf joke, I promise. Oh yeah, we need more artillery as well. Truman. Both gold-wise, doing okay. Still have not maxed out though my respectable, reliable, yeah. All that stuff with those guys. Either way, though, I'm gonna get 2 more sets of what are they called? Artillery crew. Alright. Shouldn't have any more problems there. Now, in terms of refilling all the armies, that army is now full. This army may not be. Yeah, out of 90. Makes sense. And out of 89. Okay, you both are fairly similar. Neither of them are actually Slayers, so there is that. I think what I'm going to do is, again, buy all the Slayers I can, rotate the Slayers with them, as well as, unfortunately, even though I would love to have a ton of gunmen, we're going to be having Dowie Old Eyes instead. And the way we get them, again, is by going here, and here, to this man. I have I have no idea how many of these scouts I'm getting, but it'd be a lot. Okay, so obviously my party is going to be way overpopulated. That's fine. And the way I need to actually talk to my guys now is not down here through the army, but through up here. Hello, Gimli.
I await your order.
Thank you for waiting my order. Let me inspect your equipment. No, we already got that. Let me take a gander. I'm a gandering kind of guy. How many Slayers do you have, and why do you have all these Slayers? Have you been stealing my Slayers, sir? Okay, now I have 182. Let's give you some Rangers. More Rangers. And a bunch of old eye. Alright. I'm still way overpopulated. That's fine. Must leave now. I have bigger, better things to attend to than you, Gimli. I still love you. I'm sorry, Gimli. I didn't mean it. Alright, we're actually gonna need to go back to the... We're gonna need more of those archers. There's a couple ways I can go about this. So where you talk to Gimli, where I talk to this guy, but I don't know if I actually took any Slayers from him. I don't think I did.
I await your orders.
So we're gonna take some Slayers. Let me take a gander. Yep, see? I knew he was hiding some Slayers from me. They always do. They always do. And I don't want him to have any crappy units. So, and oh, there's 15 more Slayers. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get more archers, I guess. Otherwise I won't be able to fill these armies. Yes, I know we're over the limit. I must leave now. I got bigger, better things to tend to than you now, Dwalin. Actually, we're looking for... Hopefully we never find the guy with the name. I actually kind of want to look for him again. Is it Bloody Groin? I don't know. Something like that. We're going to go look for his name right after this. Actually, we're going to go look right now. Let's go find this guy. Wait a second, wrong city. He's not going to be here. Alright, where is... Oh. The guy I need to talk to is in a location that I'm not sure I know how to reach. I now know how to reach it. Hello, Flint Fireforge. Let me take a gander at your company. Hiding some troll slayers from me again. I have way too many slayers actually at this point, so I'm gonna have to give some slayers back. We don't want any Dawi though. We're getting rid of all that. We're getting the army prepared for potentially the largest fight that I've done yet. Which is interesting, not having a bunch of gunmen to do so. That's gonna be a very, very different deal for me. Alright, well I guess you can have some slayers, because I'm not gonna get rid of a bunch of slayers for no reason. I must leave now. I have places to go, people to meet. They don't involve you, Mr. Fireforge. As cool as your name is. Alright. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to donate some slayers to these guys. And Gimli, were you full already? You are. Oh, let's get rid of your Dawi, though. Wait, what? Oh, I can't do that unless I talk to him in the keep. That is so irritating. Or if I was outside of a city.
Your lordship.
Alright, get under your company. Get rid of your Dawi. Right, any other stupid units that I don't want you to have? Not really. Pretty happy about your army, Gimli. And your looks. Not this armor, the other looks, though. Way cooler. Alright, it's almost at the point that well, yeah, I think I think I can. I don't know, call me Thomas the Train. Lordy. I'm almost at the point that I think I could go attempt to fight that Chaos Army. We'll donate those troops instead of getting rid of this this time. Okay. Control centers. Not a whole lot of upgrades I can get done there. Alright, go to the keep. Go to donate troops to garrison. That way. Alright, and then now that means I'm now 94 out of 112, but you can just go to this shrine, which apparently just randomly grows slayers out of the ground. Very convenient. I don't know if I'll be able to get it because I just did it. They all did it though. All those armies, every single one of them just grabbed like 13 slayers plus. Okay, so I didn't get any unless I just got 2, or 2 were injured and just came out of being injured. The problem is now though is all the armies are going to be grabbing everything, so any chance of me stealing any of that stuff is slim to none. The only thing I'm wondering is before I go for the portal, is it worth me just trying to upgrade all of my slayers? I mean, they're already an upgraded unit. Actually, before I do go for that, maybe I need this as like a guaranteed thing. The 40 range physical resistance for all slayer groups. And then it's against Chaos. That's not going to matter too much. I mean, that'll help me a ton. But... Alright, maybe I'll stick around in the area for a little bit longer. Unfortunately, that will result in some loss of troops, but it will mean leveling up higher. I guess if I do take out these Orc Raiders at the moment, it will stop, again, small cities from being attacked, or villages. We're not going to go into all those battles. I will lose troops, but hopefully not the good ones. And at least hopefully we get enough upgrades for the other ones. What is interesting about this game, and something that's confusing me again about having way less loot, I do believe this is because I have a bunch of parties all together, so we're sharing the loot, but is if you choose not to take the loot, it actually turns into XP for your men. So you can really rank up fast that way. I did that as a... maybe that's only for the mercenary version of playthrough. Okay, so the armies over here are large enough that if I were to try to take this castle without another army near me, it would definitely be dangerous. But hey, let's get some ranking up at least. Fight a big army, take some of the larger ones out. I need to get enough influence to stop the trolls from floating. No, I need to get enough influence so I can actually create my own army if I want to again. But easy way to do that without ever having to get that influence is just to kill enough of these groups so that they're not going to attack you while you're attacking a settlement, and then hopefully your allies will come join you on that siege. That would require you to have an ally with an army. Staring at this guy's red eyes are really making me uncomfortable. Yeah, so the odds are definitely in my favor, but again, sending troops will result in a lot of deaths that I would prefer to avoid. That's why it's definitely helpful when you send in the range first, obviously, with a group like this. My range is still not the numbers that I had before. Now, of course, even though I did just talk about sending in the range first, if I were to only send in the range, only the range would get XP, which is rather unfortunate. And we are going to try to see if the artillery will work this time now that I have acquired enough artillerymen. I just don't know how... Okay, so they have 32... They're going to come at us, I think. You know, we're trying it. Let's see if they decide to actually stand on the artillery. Anyone? Anyone choosing to... Nope. Unless I, like, put them just so far away that they don't even notice there's artillery here. Ah, it feels like such a waste. I mean, those are like 60,000 each. Wow. That did not go well for the gobos. Ooh. Sorry, almost swung at him. Any deaths? No deaths. Felix, did you lose your... Are you chasing your own boar? Is that what's going on? You got knocked off your... Yep. Kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. Oh, that poor goblin. Why did... You know... He's got balls of steel. Give him that. Okay, so... The rest of the army is not going to engage. Yay!
For the Kalasanko.
Well, this is one way to level everyone up. Including myself and my massive traps. Where's the enemy? Yeah, we're getting closer. Slowly but surely. Alright, how close do we need to actually get to start luring them?
Castle. Got. This way, lads. Got. This way, lad. Onwards, Dowie.
Oh, shit. Oh, I thought I had the timing on that. Well, sorry, War Boss Ragnak Wolfsmanka. Didn't go your way. Right. Oh, jeez, that guy just got hit by a grenade launcher. Well, it'd be interesting if you got physically hit by a grenade launcher, but a grenade from a grenade launcher. Okay, so I was recording. Good to know. Right. Looks like we may not have to worry about going into melee mode too much. I'm a little surprised the archers are doing, well, crossbowmen are doing as well as they are. That's a lot of trolls, though. That's still a lot of men. Alright, time to level up some slayers. Two deaths. Yeah, okay. 2 deaths to 138 deaths. I'd call that pretty good. There we go, alright. Got a couple upgrades. A whole 4. We're moving up in the world. Still don't know who I'm gonna give that accuracy penalty thing to. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but that's alright. Alright, so shouldn't have many deaths at all in total. I don't think it's worth me praying again at the moment. Could wait till I'm repaired. Till I'm healed. Healed, repaired, same thing. No, I'm kidding. Oh, wait. I want to catch him in the open. Oh, that all failed.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. The evil hag. He's not a hag. No. He's a hag. Very different. Alright. Time to attack. I don't think the siege equipment's gonna work again. But that's okay. Unless maybe I just, like, don't move the men around. Here, we're gonna try something really odd. Okay. We're just gonna place the siege equipment now. Anyone going for it? I hear movement. That's not the kind of movement I was thinking I would be hearing. Alright. Nope. Not happening. Great. So now we're not set up.
Onwards, Dowie. Got. Run out. Got. This way, lads.
And now we're set up. Only issue is we're gonna have to hunt them down. Depending on what their cavalry does. Yeah, the cavalry. They have a lot of cavalry. Wow.
Dowie. Got. Gas ran, Dowie.
Yep.
This way, lads.
Yeah, we're gonna intersect a little bit. Are they actually gonna do anything about it though? Like, they're just gonna run in circles. Got it. Point made. Wow. Makes for an awkward time. Well, we're just gonna move this way. Follow me. Come. Are they running again? See, I don't know how close that second group of horsemen, well, wolfmen, boarmen, animal riding men. Everything is animal riding. Oh, found the army. Doing their rounds, getting their exercise in. As is tradition. Okay. Alright. The rest of the army is doing a pretty good job of keeping its formation, but I'm about to ruin that whole formation. Dawe.
Dawe. Got Dawe. Onwards, Dawe.
Yeah. That should get everyone moving the right way. No idea what my distance is going to be. Hopefully good enough. But look at them orcs doing all those cool tactical maneuvers. That's what you'd call that. Right. Right. We are lined up, kind of. And none of us have enough range. Perfect. We're gonna wait for the rest of the dwarves to get lined up. And then we will fight. Look at Felix on his boar without his mount, so he just floats around on it. Nothing like a floating Felix. That or his, like, the way his feet are locked in are just so... I guess he's just squeezing so hard. He's lifting his body off the boar. Yeah. Those leg muscles must be, well, dwarven. And you're not even a dwarf.
Line formation, lads.
I don't know what I just told you guys to do, but yes. Okay. One person just fired an arrow. That's interesting.
Dawe.
Is that close enough? No, probably not.
Dawe. Onward. Got.
Yeah, that's about it, right?
Warrior. Got. Warrior. Dawe.
Alright, can we aim? Well, that's a different question. Can we actually hit him from here? I feel like there's a lot of like, maybe, nah, yeah, no, yeah, no. Okay, so definitely just out of range.
Dawe.
Right. You guys feeling more confident, or are we doing the same thing again? Ah! One of them shot. A lot of thinking going into this whole shooting process, you know? You You just really got to pick your target, and if that target's not visible, it would suck if you were to accidentally kill one of the other enemies. Yeah, that would be terrible.
Onwards, Dowie.
Okay. This is ridiculous.
This way, lads.
Oh, we're too far left.
This way,
I mean,
lads.
right.
Got onwards, Dowie. This way, lads. Gazran, Dowie. Got.
Okay.
Onwards, Dowie.
Better positioning, hopefully. Still got hesitation to fire. Ah! A bullet has been fired. No one's died yet. What is the... Someone died. Just kind of wondering what the whole plan is so far, team.
This way. Onwards, Dowie.
I don't know why I sent him that far away, but needed a small gap.
This way, lads. Gazran, Dowie.
Too far? Yeah.
Onwards, Dowie. Got.
Why is this fight so ridiculous? New tactics. They're so deceiving. I was never prepared for such tactics. How would they know that this would stop me from ever being able to fire? All of my men would just hesitate. Except for the one with the gun. They never hit. That's an American dwarf. Except the one with the grenade launcher isn't using it. I feel like that would be the most America. Oh! They're coming our direction. They were coming our direction. They look like they're coming. No. See, this is where it becomes useful when I have a grenade launcher, because then I can lure the enemy. But instead, I just get to sit here and watch Slayer life. Are they doing something? They're doing something. After being shot so many times, they decided to move. I'm so proud. Except their cavalry is actually, like, flanking pretty hard. I'm a little worried about that.
Slay everything without.
Oh, jeez, the guy with the grenade launcher finally used it at the wrong time. I have guys that throw axes? What? I'm cool like that? Got me. Ow! Your head came off, but there is a bit of blood floating above. Where's your head going? We're chasing it. It's off. It's like, you know, like the cheese hill or cheese roll, but for goblin heads. Common dwarven sport, clearly. And also, none of us get hurt because we have so many muscles on these tiny little bodies. 6 deaths. Not bad.
I give up.
I give up. Alright. Well, your name is the Evil Hag. Seems reasonable. How much food does the entire army have? 671. That's not bad. Okay, so we are starting to whittle the armies down, but I'm kind of tired of fighting little armies like that. Except we have increased our influence quite a bit. If only there was someone else who could start an army. I give up. I give up. Yeah, have I even donated to the Rune people yet? No. But yeah, as we do know, I have nowhere near enough to do any of that. And if I'm going to do that in this campaign, it would just take too long. I totally forgot about that whole recruiting unit. I guess we'll just go pray to the shrine. Get some free units out of that, hopefully. Yep. Alright, so the other large army is now dead of orcs, meaning there shouldn't be a large enough army to contend me going forward. There's 2 armies that are large enough to contend. There's 3. Well, if I take them out one by one, we'll be fine. It's just, again, time consuming.
Yours is not a face.
I know it's not a face, you know. Except I'm still quite entertained by all the different names of oh no, I have to chase them up this hill again. Of goblins and war bosses I've fought. At this point, I'm just gonna make this one squad. I'm tired of having to move 2 different archer armies. Ranged influence 31, ranged influence 25, ranged influence 25. Okay. No difference, really. Wait, aren't you a slayer, pretty much? What's my... Oh, my influence is actually pretty good. Not anywhere compared to the other lords, but... Okay. Now we just have 3 large-ass armies. 123 ranged guys in total, though, which is pretty good. Alright. F1, F3, just because I have no idea what the enemy's gonna decide to start the battle like. Do they even have ranged? Or, I mean, they have ranged. They have no cavalry, so they're only gonna run and hide. Meaning, let me go sprint up there with my fast little legs. Quickly, quickly. Rapido. Don't know if there was any Spanish-speaking dwarves in this universe, but you never know. Alright, so their whole army is up that hill. I don't want the dwarves actually going over there, though.
Got, Gazrandawi.
It is quite a daunting force to listen to them run, though.
Gazrandawi. Gazuka. Onwards, Dawi. Dawi. Got.
Alright, now we all know where we need to go. Let's do it. Yes, Felix, the fearless fighter and rider. With your powerful thighs of lifting. No, he will never use his butt and sit on that mount. He'll just squeeze together with his thighs of fury. Are we actually close enough? Yeah, we are. I think. I mean, it's not gonna hurt to go any closer.
Got. This way, lads. This way, lads. This way, lad. Just ran away.
Can you guys not shoot yet? How can a ranger shoot further than a... Like, you're the upgraded version. It's supposed to be.
Got. This way. Onwards, Dowie.
That way. Still can't fully reach him. Feeling a little sad about this. I mean, most of us can. It would appear, I think. What do you think, Gimli? We've gotten one kill. I'm gonna go get some attention. Every time I do this, I get shot. Ooh, look at that head movement. Ooh. It's like I'm dancing. I definitely got some attention. Yeah. Never mind. Oh, some more attention. So they did have some mounted guys. I don't know how many, but not a lot. Ow. Oop, he's still up. Not for long. Oh god, missed. He yelled why? Well, I mean, I think we know why. You guys gonna charge me? Are you feeling groovy, baby? Yes, you are. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Run away! Only thing that matters is we kill those trolls before they get here. They're running. Aha. Oh, no, it was all a trick. Maybe I'm gonna move out the way of the guy with the grenade launcher. How are we doing here, team? We doing it? We probably should go in.
For the Galazangto.
Yeah, but pretty much took them all out before it was they actually got here. Oh, grenade launcher guy decided to shoot. Perfect timing. Right when all of my men approach. How did that guy tank a shot? How did that one tank a shot? I'm a slick. Oh, sorry. Who the? Him. For us. Okay. It's acceptable. 4 prisoners. Not acceptable. Still don't know what the point of the artillery crew is if I can never use them. 1 wolf. It's amazing loot. I'm rich. 1 wolf rich. I don't know how rich that makes you. Not rich, generally, some would say. Alright, so there's still 2 armies. Do I dare just say, oh, I want to go fight this? I mean, we can just save and figure it out. I'm getting fairly lunch hungry. It's only 10 o'clock. I am West Coast. As far West Coast as you can get in Canada. Actually, I don't know if that's true. But I am on an island. Alright, besiege the castle. Come join me, brethren. Not you guys. The good kind. The ones that are not orcs. Clearly, orcs are bad. Everyone knows this. It's taught to all dwarves when we were born. With our beards. Yeah, okay, so allies are coming around the area. You're not gonna actually attack that, are you? Nah, okay. Your balls are bigger than I thought. Where is this rebellion? I want to know. It doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna be able to. Nordland is no more. Oh, we made peace with the chaos. Okay, in other words, that. Okay, so Norden, the castle that was taken over by chaos, is no longer overthrown by chaos. And we have successfully attracted enough dwarves to come to this area to help us in our fight. Now, this is a 22-day starve out. 22 days I do not want to spend starving them out. $21, that's totally fine. 22 though. I mean, are you kidding me? What kind of communist country is this? Orkland? Actually, they eat each other and everything. I mean, no, probably wouldn't call it. I mean, communist on paper means everyone's equal, and gobos are definitely not equal to orcs. Also, in communism in general, there's generally someone on top of everything. So, I mean, maybe it is communist. It's the damn commies, I'm telling you. That's who's taken over the Warhammer world. I just really hope they don't. Well, it looks like actually all the potential armies that could have come my way are now all annihilated. What I was going to say is I really hope they don't build up armies in the next 18 days to come attack me, but my Slayer friends are proving to be helpful in terms of slaying. Once I get them down out of food and the garrison, which is the majority of the army, is broken, I'll take out the walls. For now, though, everything is going wonderful. And you know what? Because of so, every little ting is wonderful. Sing and don't worry about a dwarf, 'cause every little dwarf, see that part makes sense, is gonna be alright. My trade has gone up, yes, just what I needed. I have no idea. Oh, I got a ton of extra skills that I still don't know what to put in. Like, if I increase some of this stuff, will it help the men around me increase it? I don't know. Does medicine help me at all? Yeah, I guess. Okay, we're gonna put points in medicine, I guess. And then one more point in vigor. We're just going all out vigor because my two-handed is almost up to 250, and then every point after that, my guy's swing speed is going to become ridiculous. We got one more point here. Now I have 40 resistance to all Slayer troops for ranged. That is huge. Oh my god, that's amazing. Alright, we're just gonna double save over all that stuff we just changed. I always love how I save and then I change a bunch of things and then go back and like, why didn't it change? I use that exact voice too, actually. See, that right there is a problem. A problem I don't know if I'm prepared to deal with. That is, what, 600 orcs almost? Well, 557. That's a lot of orcs. At least they'll be approaching me, opposed to the other way around. This is why we do saves. Right. Any allies want to come up here and say hello and help us? Oh, an army has been raised. Okay, if that army can make it to me in time, then I don't have to worry. If the army does not make it to me in time, well, I think we know the outcome. So trade does get affected every single day. That's interesting. I wouldn't have known that. Slayer King, I was hoping you were going to come this direction.
Halt there. Who are you?
This guy's
I know
asking me
who
to
I
halt.
slay.
I really don't want you to slay me. But whether or not Kazukit, maybe I said it wrong. Alright. 557 orcs on 355 dwarves. I don't know if I have what it takes. And that whole deal where I was building my army up in terms of, you know, the ranking and all, that's going to be kind of gone now. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to place units up here on this time around. That's a huge problem. On a scale of 1 to big problems, that one's huge. Meaning the only location I can actually fight from is right here, but there's nowhere for any dwarves to stand off to the side shooting. They can't really shoot over these tiny hills. If they stand up here, they can't really aim to... You know, we're gonna try something crazy that I've never done. Every dwarf will stand upon this mountaintop. Because, yes. Then every single ranged dwarf up here. I just don't know, like, the thing is everything is going to be coming up right there. Now, if I were to put men down below, I understand the concept of that. But the dwarves are so short, they can't actually really aim down here very well. So, we're gonna hope for a really weird choke point right here and hope all these guys randomly have magical range that they normally don't have. I need to run. Oh my god, I didn't think that through. On my way. On my way. I would like to reach out my hand. Como sail. I don't know what the words are. All I know is that there's a lot of ranged things coming at me and someone is cooking an onion outside of my window. These are the two things that I know in life. Those awfully sound like horses. I missed. Also missed. Nailed it. I feel like I'm doing things. Maybe I'm just dying. Or maybe I'm just killing all of their mounts and not actually them. Yeah, I think that's the case. Did we do something good? I feel like there's way more cavalry coming. Nope. I can't say cavalry without thinking like Henry Cavalry. No. Alright. All the dwarves are now... Wait a second. Why are the orcs going down there? Ha! Ha ha! Our trick is working. I don't know what trick that is, but oh my god! Grenade launcher, dude, you gotta be more careful. We are standing on a cliff. You almost killed Felix. I got a feeling anyone that falls off this is, well, not coming out alive. Alright, so they are gonna actually bring part of their army up around the right side. I was curious if that would happen. And they're turning back. Not all of them. How many orcs are... Not a lot. It does appear that the enemy is very confused. There are enough of them heading up to the right, though. And now there's a bunch of them heading over to the left again. I feel like we're getting a decent enough amount of kills out of this so far. Here comes what's soon to be the second coming of Christ. No, the second large army.
Got.
Did I do that right? Why are not all of you selecting? Okay, well, I don't know what's happening there. And I kind of broke that whole formation. Yep, perfect. Just like we planned. No! Go back. Go back. I didn't mean it.
Onwards, Dowie.
Oh, jeez, what have I done? Ah, jeez, Rick.
Onwards, Dowie.
Yeah, just
For the Karazanko.
keep fighting over there. Archers, all get back into place. Oh, God. Where are those goblins coming from? Wait a second, what is...
Got.
What's going on here? Oh, I just got 2 in 1. I don't know how well this is all going. How are goblins getting through a... You know, never mind. I'm not even gonna ask anymore. How are you guys doing in terms of shooting things as well? So I feel like I've just piled you all on top of each other and now none of you can shoot. Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Got.
Oh man, I can't believe I accidentally pulled that whole troop. Or every single troop. Alright, let's go help these guys out if we can. We're fighting trolls, so... Oh shit, they're backing up. Oh, black orc. Owie. Oh, got him. Definitely getting a decent amount of kills here. Wait, I wanted to use my other power. Oh, that could have been bad. trying to break that guy's shield. It's not working. Oh no! I didn't actually realize I would go down, which may cause some problems. Well, let's find out what those problems consist of. A lot of death. A lot of winning. Oh my Lanta. What is going on? I'm getting a lot of very injured men now. 40 deaths. 40 deaths. 157 injuries though. Right. That was rough. Oh, got a decent amount of loot for the first time ever. Gonna need a lot more, well, just really fast healing actually, if this is gonna go well. Continue siege. Half of our army is basically dead, well, wounded. Slayer King, are you at all heading this direction? No, you're not. Thank you, Milord. So glad I can count on you. No. I mean, I saw it coming. We got them down to 12 days of food. So what? We took 10 days out of it. I can't fight 557 though with the amount of guys I have. Oh, that's painful. At least I'm up to 309 influence. The question is, how am I going to be able to juke this guy out? Which direction do I choose to go? And I need my army to no longer have their broken cohesion or whatever, so they can actually walk faster. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Alright. Well, we took out quite a few armies in that process. What the fuck is your army doing over here in bumfuck Egypt, sir? There's no way they attack my city. That would be pretty impressive. I think I do need to take out that Orc Raider camp. Problem is, of course, there being a giant army in the way of it. I wonder how my prosperity is doing in my main city, though. We could definitely go check out the finances of it, see if it's gotten any better. Okay, so I got quite a few recruits there. Everyone in my party did, actually. Tavern district, prisoners, recruits. I don't think we... Wow. Well, I guess because this is my place, I can now recruit all the top people, which includes people with guns. And longbeards. No idea if anyone else actually needs troops, so we're just gonna do a couple extra hires. I don't think anyone does, and I completely wasted that. Yeah, I did. But maybe we have some, like, really stupid units that we don't want. Like the guys that I just hired. Okay. Prosperity has not gone, it's going down. Perfect, just like we planned. Why is the prosperity going? Manage. Prosperity. Food shortage. Got it. That seems like a pretty big problem. Well, maybe it has something to do with the fact that the surrounding villages only produce iron? Anyone? Maybe we shouldn't have festivals either. I don't know if that's taking away from our food. We're definitely gonna need some sort of way to produce food, though. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of food somewhere and bring it. For now, we'll give you what little bits of food I have. And all the shitty banners. Okay, take my livestock. You'll love it. And my salt. No, I'm just kidding. That livestock was like most of my food, actually. How are we doing on horses? Do we have too many? That looks like too many. Time to get rid of the cheap ones. Alright, now we have about the right amount. So that will make us faster. We need to go buy food. I don't think there is food much of anywhere over here. I think that's like a consistent problem all around the area. Now, Mr. Warboss, were you part of a larger army that got separated? You are. I see. Yeah, we need to get rid of these raiders. Oh, wait, not what I wanted. Nope, still not what I wanted. Am I going to be able to click on one of these? Nope. I did, and then I done goofed. Alright. All of them are gonna die. I don't care. I lost 15. That's kind of shitty. Hopefully it wasn't ranged. Okay, I will have to take out more orc armies if I do actually want to be able to take that castle. Except I'm really not, like, that's not my end purpose, my end goal. Really, again, my end goal is to just be leveling up, and be leveling up. Yeah. No, to be leveling up so that I can actually fight the chaos. And I just need all of the Dwarven upgrades against chaos, which is, I think, only 2 more upgrades. We're not far off from doing so. We need this one so that they can't block any of my attacks. I don't think we have to worry. Oh, frig, I need that. Oh, wow, I need, like, all these things. What about this one? Okay, I need quite a few things. Oh, God. Maybe this campaign's gonna take a little bit longer. I just need to start fighting. Let's go pray, get some more slayers. What? Rib Peak. Riddle me this. Where's Rib Peak? What? Settlement Rib Peak. It's a settlement. Oh, wait, that just means it's one of, like, the tiny... That one. Got it. Oi! Dickhead! Totally forgot about getting that whole food part. Maybe I just let all the other guys handle it, except I do need to level up.
Yours is not a face I know.
We're just gonna do the fast way of leveling up. I don't know, I think actually, like, going into the fights levels up faster. As long as I'm contributing, of course. Like the last fight, where I stabbed 1 million people. I don't think stab is the proper word for axe, but, you know, to each their own. I need a horseman group. Of course I do.
For the Karazanko!
Where's the allies? They're already up there. And they just get like a 500-foot head start on me. You know how far? That's like 5 furlongs for a dwarf. I don't know why we're going Roman measurement. Can you not? Ooh, my buddy is playing GTFO. Let me see. Oh, oh. Amazing game. Terrifying. They quit updating it fairly quick, sadly. I feel like that's a lot of death going on up here. And that's probably because it is. Can I hit something? No, I turn last second at all times when they're no longer facing. Alright, we're gonna go help things. Flamethrowers appear to be working well. Yeah, so I need things to break shields better. I need stuff that completely ignores armor. I need to be completely resistant to all physical damage, so if people try to stun me, it doesn't matter anymore. There's so many upgrades I need, which is really cool that they have all those. It just means I got some time to work on this. I am very close to killing that troll. Oh, he is dead. I was hoping I would get the kill. Oh yeah, I do some big boy damage. I don't think anyone in my group died, yeah. Only I did anything. 16, no, I had 7 kills. So people on my team did something. Some Giant Slayers got kills. Don't know if that actually means I'm gonna get any loot out of this. Also, I would get 75 experience for that loot. Wow. And I'm used to it being like 10, 20,000 is how much it would give your troops, not 75. Okay, so another orc group down. I am halfway through leveling up to my next deal. We are leveling up our two-handed like crazy though, so by the time I actually go into battle, my swing speed may be just impeccable. I don't know if there's a way to check my swing speed. I wish there was, but because I know you can look at obviously your weapon's swing speed. I don't know if that includes the swing speed though that you have as well. Why would this even matter at this point? I'm like so low on that. Oh, there's a different person. This is the engineering dwarf. You're a person that's running a city. You should probably have things like that. Alright, is that 2 large army? That's 1 massive army over there. Are they gonna go back to raiding my village? Alright, see how it is. We will not run away. We will, tactically retreat, of course. And sit inside of our village where it's safe because we are tactical. Yeah. Anyway, we could also invest some more money in this, make sure it stays up. We never did get more food for this place, and we are low on food. Thankfully, the army has food. Yeah. And then we got a hog and some cows. Or some hogs and a cow. We did get some food from some of the kills. You know, I haven't actually looked to see if... I mean, I doubt this place would have anything of value. It's my own place. $401,000. What in the world would that armor even... It's worse. Why in the hell would I want that? I mean, the helmet, I get it, but he looks cool, so we're keeping the helmet. But why? Okay, we're going back to... Malakai, can we get you a better chess piece? Or do we, because we're not a Dwarven city, we don't sell Dwarven stuff. We sell orc stuff. Of course we do. Perfect. How big would this shield be on them? I just kind of want to see. Jesus! Nothing could hit you from behind. Well, yeah, you get it. But yeah, that would be hard as hell to get shot. Like, nothing would be able to shoot a dwarf if they wore that orc shield. Now, I don't think their movement speed would be very fast. I got a feeling this probably weighs a lot. 18 pounds, that's not terrible. I could give him this stupid ass shit. Now we're sticking with the original style. But still, entertaining idea. He is a ranger, but he is Malakai, so he needs that hair. Okay, I also just messaged my friend. Let me download it, and yeah. Looks like I'm going to be playing some GTFO shortly, but I'm probably going to have to pause the stream when I download that because that will be a large download. We can start it right now, though, and ruin my stream completely. No, I will call it there before I pause it. Thank you all for watching, though. When we come back, we will be... Let's see, before I actually log off. I guess I'll do the armor stuff, keep recording that a tiny bit before I leave. But when we come back, we will be hopefully strong enough, I think, to at least go look at the portals, see if the army is anywhere near reasonable, just to give it an idea. But other than that, the main thing we need to do is just keep ranking up. I need at least like 5-6 more levels, which is quite a lot, and that's quite a lot of fighting. I don't think there's anything I can get this guy chest-wise. No. Unless we gave him Slayer stuff, but Malakai doesn't wear Slayer stuff. His engineer armor is actually pretty good. I guess it's not like lordly or anything like that, though. We could obviously give him insane armor, but it would look weird. Well, doesn't look terrible. Maybe we just do it at this point. Make Malakai last longer. Especially if we're going to be fighting trolls. Want him to be about as strong as we can get him to be. Those are pretty nice. You are a ranger, kind of. Oh, fancy. Don't know if there's anything nicer for that. The boots are already pretty good. Doesn't look like there's any better boots. And there's a giant wolf saddle, but no giant boar saddle. So, the other dude will be chilling, riding in the air. Still. What is his riding at, though? Like, what can we give him now? Well, you can ride a warboar, of course. 35 requires 40. Okay, he's getting somewhere. You know? You're doing well, Felix. You're becoming the master boar rider you always wanted to be. Still need a saddle. Give you a demigriff saddle. That will not work. Okay. Oh man. Before I go, I kind of want to see if that army will attack. I could give him a giant wolf for now. I don't know what the difference of these two giant wolves are. Nothing. There's just a different amount of each. Let's try a giant wolf for once. Never seen anyone on a giant wolf. It's gonna look weird if it's not a goblin, I'm pretty sure. But, here we go. There you go. You got your giant wolf saddle. Now you're gonna look ridiculous. We're gonna get you every type of mount. We got a rotting steed. I didn't even realize we had one of those. It has terrible stats. Is there any cool mounts in other than that? No, just a bunch of war boars. We actually, what we do want to do, because of our finances, yeah, the weight's going to be a huge issue. That's fine, though. Okay, we're getting rid of anything really cheap. He's already got his giant wolf. Well, we can keep a giant wolf. They have fairly good weight, yeah. Charger weight is pretty good. Okay, so that's what, 10, 11, 12, 18 mounts. I carry 112 on me. That's what I need. How much would this cost? Oh, we could do it. Alright, so that was quite a bit of money, but I'm assuming my weight now sucks. Perfect. No. Either way though, okay, so we have 86, yeah, plus 18, right? Wait, no, my math is wrong, that's why. Okay, so, that's what, 90, 104? No, 106. Am I mathing? I am mathing, I think. Or 104. Okay, I'm not mathing. I don't know what I'm doing. We need more boars. That's all that matters. Okay, so yeah, so I have 86, 87, 88, 89, 97, 98, and then, yeah, 104, so was right about that. Meaning we need 5, 1, 2, 3, done. Okay, now my weight is okay. I have things I don't need though, I just realized. And then we're gonna wait for that army to come say hi. I realize I had silk and things like that. Dwarf cannons still seem kind of useless at the moment. Don't know what I'm gonna do about that, if that's ever gonna work for me. Is the prosperity any better that I put food in this village? Negative 4.8, nailing it. Oh man, loyalty's going down, prosperity's going down. This is perfect. I couldn't think of anything better. Alright, we were gonna see if we need to recruit any troops. We can't recruit any troops. So the army is just going to come at me now. Obviously we would want to save after doing a bunch of this stuff. Alright, we'll save the big fight for when I come back. That's a good way to start off the next stream. Hopefully they do attack. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the future.